us.
Yeah, I know.
And we are live with our read aloud for this week of Hero by Jennifer Lee Schatz. Take a look at this cover. And in my classroom, we never start out by reading the book. We like to talk about it first. We like to look at the cover, make connections, ask questions, and see if we can make predictions about what is going on in this book. So join us here as we have a little discussion about this book called Hero. Abby and Cal, you see the dog on the cover here. What questions do you have?
Come on, Ab.
What questions do you have, Abby?
What is that dog doing?
What's he doing? Good. How about you, Cal?
Why is he called a hero?
I'm wondering what the dog is looking at. Looking off in the distance? What do you guys think he might be looking at?
For the stray puppy?
A stray puppy? How do you know there's a stray puppy? Because you cheated and read the back. No fair. Cal, why do you think he's a hero?
I think that is his pedigree.
Oh.
I mean, I think that has been his job.
And we know that it says on the collar, if we look close, it says rescue. So what might you think he's going to rescue? Abby, don't give away what's on the back. What's he going to rescue? Any thoughts?
He's gonna rescue a forest fire.
Somebody out of a fire? Seems like that could be it. What about what kind of dog this is? You guys know what kind of dog it is?
It's like a black lab.
Black lab, yeah, like their old dog Bear.
We had an old dog named Bear, so I can make a connection to this book because of our dog named Bear. The connection that I'm not able to make is Bear, while he was the best dog and fun to play with and loved our son Nicholas, who was about 8 years old at the time. Bear was a mischievous little dog, always running away and getting into trouble. Quite unlike a little hero dog. So now I'm going to ask my friends at home to pause the video and talk with your family about what you see on the cover of this book. What connections can you make? What questions do you have? And where's the setting of this? I could see that dog is outside, but I'm not quite sure where he might be or what he's looking at. So have some discussions of your own and then come right back and join us. And I'm thinking if you paused, you're back with us. So welcome back. Now I'm going to read the back of the book and see what questions we can have there. It says, Hero, a retired search and rescue dog, is not prepared for a stray puppy to come into his life. But when he and 12-year-old Ben discover Scout injured and afraid, Hero is determined to give the tiny puppy a home. Then one day, disaster strikes. Scout is missing. As Hero and Ben head out to find him, they're led down a dangerous and unexpected path. Now it's up to Hero to use his search and rescue skills in order to save Scout and bring him home before it's too late. From the New York Times best-selling author Jennifer Lee Schatz comes a canine adventure full of danger, loyalty, and the unbreakable bond between a boy and his four-legged best friend. Thoughts and questions on the back of this? Abby and Cal, I'm going to get us started. I love the last part, four-legged best friend between a boy and his four-legged best friend, because Nick and Bear, they were best friends together.
What I'm going to say, I don't really like how they always say man's best friend, because I'm like, maybe a woman's or girl's best friend is like a little puppy. And like these women and girls have dogs too, but it shouldn't be always a man's best friend.
Nice.
It should be a woman or girl's best friend.
I like that, Abby.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed on here that they find a tiny puppy, and it says that the tiny puppy, where did it say that he is a stray puppy to come into his life?
He's injured and afraid.
Yeah, injured and afraid. I wonder what happened to the puppy.
That sounds like one of our friends with a dog named Bubbles.
Who is that?
That's
oh, true. Yeah.
Bubbles was a little stray kind of puppy, which was a homeless little puppy.
A homeless dog, our friends out in Oklahoma, and he was injured and they rescued him.
Yep.
Nice, Abby. Good connection. I also noticed that Ben, it says, as Hero and Ben head out to find him because the dog came up missing, that little puppy. I wonder what happened to the dog, because it says disaster strikes. What disaster do you think is going to happen? Any thoughts?
Well, if it's a puppy, it could be a coyote or something like that.
Ah, yikes.
Who knows?
Or a fire or something, or somebody kidnaps the dog or something.
That could be
Ooh.
true too, Abby.
That would be a disaster. And the last thing I'm thinking about, we are in a I don't know if we'd call it a disaster, but a very interesting time right now in our world with COVID-19. And it's making me think about who the heroes might be right here in our own homes, in our communities, in our state, in our nation. Who are the heroes in this situation? I'm going to ask Abby and Cal to stay silent on that one, but I will ask you at home to pause. Talk with your families about what we read on the back cover. What questions and connections do you have? And who do you think the heroes of today are during this time of the virus situation? Here's what I know about you, friends at home. My kiddos from my classroom, and anybody watching that's not a part of my classroom, will find a lot of heroes from the kiddos, because you know my motto: kids achieving greatness. That's you, that's her, and I can't wait to see where this story is going to take us. Join us tomorrow for chapter 1 of Hero. Bye bye. Bye bye, Abs.